It's been a while. Love's frequency is still here, still ever presently here. In this fondly, gloriously beautiful new year. Hopefully your transition through it and experience of it thus far has been a beautiful thing. Hopefully so. Very casual today, so subdued in the energy, lovely sleep in my room, a stationary sanctuary, I've called it, and up till about a half hour ago, that amp was very quiet. Something energetically happened in the air, and now it's screaming at me, so turn it back down. Regardless, keeping it raw, keeping it real. A pair of poems. Return, followed by altered. This being return. How easily we fall into the trap of our mind's endlessly vast gap. For no one knows you like you do, and your mind is indeed a part of you. So no matter how far along the path, be ever humble and keep love in your grasp. As in the stillness of a humble, loving heart, the calm will return that divine love did start. Careful the woes it may beset, as they lead aimlessly to regret. Regret then signifies distrust in all that is being purely just. This, of course, is preposterous too, and a simple trap that the mind ensues. Return to the seat of your heart's throne. In this space, we are at peace and home. With that one, I wanted to write these, I wanted to speak of these, I wanted to talk about these because it matters not how far you go, how deep into this journey, especially the journey within is in particular what I'm speaking of. Is life is a journey, but this journey within that I'm speaking of, it doesn't matter how deep into it you go. I was just saying the other day I was just saying the other day that it's, the mind is such a beautiful thing and such a clever thing that it will subdue itself. It will realize the more you point your attention to it, your focus to silencing it, to taking away its insatiable urge to feed the ego and distractions from your heart, from your loving space. We get caught up and we'll get angry, we'll get pissed off, we'll get sad, depressed. All these other range of emotions, all beautiful emotions, all teach us something. But each take us further away from what is our true core essence, the foundational simplicity of that which we are, which is more in alignment with joy, bliss, excitement, love, is the embodiment of them all, in my opinion. And the mind is so clever that it will subside once it realizes that it's futile, that you are going forward and you are realigning your life with your heart, with your soul, with your soul's truth, which is love. It'll take a back seat, but it's silently waiting for that moment when it can pounce again. And simplest things, we challenge ourselves in the most obscure to subtle to drastic to blatant ways to refine that love's frequency to, how about now? How about if your car breaks down and you get a flat tire and you're late for work, or you get fired from a job, or, your kid says he hates you, and any of these things, the triggers can come in many ways. Are they going to steal your frequency away from that of your truth, from that of love? And that is primarily what I wanted to speak about. That's what that poem is essentially saying, is it takes steadfast, daily, diligent, breath by breath, attention to your presence, to your present moment, circumstance. Be not an altering difference. Your circumstances don't matter. Your state of being, your state of awareness, your emotional presence, and what you choose, how you choose to respond, not react, but respond to the things that happen, the curveballs, if you will, of life. It's all about refinement, and it doesn't matter how deep into this you go, you're gonna test yourself, because it's kind of sort of a little piece of what we're here to do, to get to know ourselves on such a deeper, more profound level, spiritually, intellectually, all of it, integrating all of it. And so yeah, I've had my own experience from 12/12 of last year to the 21st, the famed solstice date, and on through into these January weeks. I've just when I thought I was good, I was in a solid foundational spot, a set of waves come in, and you can either fight the waves or you can surf them. And I like surfing. But that's why I wanted to write that, because we get to a spot where we're like, oh, I'm above that. I don't need that anymore. It doesn't bother me anymore. These things don't faze me. Don't be so hasty. We're never done. We're never done evolving, growing, spiraling out deeper and deeper in our knowing, in our remembrance. It's a never-ending process. It's the beautiful thing about it. So, that being said, I'm going to close out with this other poem if my phone will cooperate. Yes, Mom, I know you don't like the phone. Yeah, I have a mom. She's an angel. She critiques me. But I'm holding it and looking at it. It is what it is. Altered. Altered is the closing poem. There comes a time when one must decide, far from truth is this life in which I reside. Many of the things that we're led to believe, only to learn for long we've been deceived. How then can one quickly learn to mend from this life in which we're playing pretend? Be love in every breath of the soul, as that is the quickest way to again become whole. So, be love, breathe love, respond to life's challenges with love, and see what that doesn't do for you. Of course, there's nothing wrong with taking any other route, because they all ultimately will lead you back to your source truth. So, I don't know, just wanted to dive back in, get my groove back on, making these videos. It's been a long time. Much has happened, all beautiful, all expansive. Everything is constantly changing and growing a little bit closer to true. So, hopefully this is so for you. Even if it doesn't seem like it on the surface, it is. Trust. Trust in the unseen. This is a divine orchestra, and everything is beautifully on point, on time, completely perfect in every way, shape, and form. Especially the hard times. Because without the hard times, how would we expand? How would we grow so deeply and profoundly? So, as I often say, as it is often said, embrace it all. And much love to you, dear friends. And yeah, love you. Okay, until next time. Here's my remote. Here's the little red button. We're all queued up, and bye.